Fortnite Season 4 Absolute Doom is finally here and it is amazing. There are so many new things to try out and see that you might already know, but what are the things you don't know? This is 30 hidden secrets in Fortnite Season 4 that you might not know yet. The first one isn't really hidden, but it's a really cool Easter egg. When you first load into a game, if you look far out in the ocean, you will see none other than Galactus, but he isn't exactly alive. It seems that Doom has ultimately defeated him, leaving his helmet behind, or maybe he just dropped it. If you head over to the new location Castle Doom, there is a lot to uncover here. Doom has been busy, and I mean very busy. If you look around the place carefully, you can find trophies of defeated Marvel heroes and villains, and it is truly dark. First off, you can find Ultron's helmet partly destroyed and stored away. This could be a hint to him arriving to the game as a skin, or just to show us that Doom is not messing around. And well, you don't really need that to confirm it, because if you keep looking, you can find Thanos, or what remains of him. If Doom can defeat Thanos himself, I don't think we truly know what we're going up against. The Fantastic Four is coming to the game later this season, but it'll have to be from an alternate reality because you can find them all completely defeated. If you go into the main room, you can find the Thing completely melted and molded into a throne for Doom, which is actually pure evil. It's actually terrifying to see. Around here is Mr. Fantastic, completely tangled in his own elastic body, sealed away to never escape. He is even still breathing if you go up close, so I guess he's not entirely defeated yet. Back in the main room on the upper levels, you can see, well, you can't see, Sue Storm, aka Invisible Woman, on a chair, sealed away. I'm gonna assume she is sitting on it unalived, which is actually scary because she is literally rotting right there and you cannot see it. This one is actually more well hidden and lesser known, but you can find Reed Richards' heart in a fireplace in one of the houses. Doom is a straight menace for doing this, and I'm beginning to think he actually might be one of Fortnite's greatest threats to ever brace the game. You can find a relic of Moon Knight 2 around the section of the POI here, Doctor Strange's necklace is stored away, Silver Surfer's board is half broken in place here, and finally you can find Wasteland Magneto's mask right here. All these trophies for Doom are actually plain evil, and I am terrified. He has 10 relics of different powerful characters that were clearly a breeze for him to deal with, 11 if you're counting Galactus in the ocean. We are really going to need a strong force against him to even have a chance to take him down. Subscribe and leave a like for a praise for all these lost souls. Captain America's shield has returned to the game and it has some new features. It has the traditional block, a new sprint attack where it breaks would build instantly and does damage like the tactical shield in Chapter 5 Season 1. You can still throw it dealing damage and destroying builds, but did you know there is a trick you can do with a shield that is actually pretty smart to use in a fight? If you remember the kinetic boomerang back in Chapter 4 Season 3, you would know there was a trick where you could throw it and stand in front of a weak build for it to come back, allowing you to take a wall easily or get a quick pre-fire. Well, you can do the exact same thing for the shield, which is awesome and can be pretty useful in box fights for an easy wall or kill. Around the new POIs are Doom guards, and they are passive until you decide to even just aim at them. When you take down a guard, there is a new feature where you can choose to give them a second chance instead of eliminating them. Doing this will make them feel free and even sometimes ask you to hug it out. This is similar to the Stark bots back in Chapter 2 Season 4, so it's cool to see them bring something back like that. The trap slot has been empty for ages in Fortnite, but this season revives that with the return of armored wolves. These things are a huge love-hate relationship depending on how you feel about them. They have insane health and can get pretty annoying pretty quick. But in case you forgot, you can instantly destroy one by shockwaving into it, so use that to your advantage. Around the new Raft POI, there is a small prison located on the outside where Gwenpool is trapped, but not on purpose. She is trying to get intel on some things around here, so she needs your help to do so by accepting the secret story quest. Meowscles makes a return this season, but he isn't the same cat you might be familiar with, as he is now Sabertooth based off a Marvel villain. He has his own room in the Raft location along with his own posters. However, it looks like Meowscles already made a grand escape from the Raft. All over the new locations are loads of posters of propaganda for Doom promoting his arrival and perfect version he plans to make to the island. His plan is to rule the island and transform it into his perfect image, but the power of Pandora's box has left him empty. Right now, he is building an armor in his forge that can withstand the power of Pandora's box. You can actually see what his potential armor might look like based off a poster. This season introduces 3 new medallions for each of the new bosses. Mysterio's, which makes you invisible when you crouch, Emma Frost that marks plays every couple seconds, and Doom's medallion that gives you siphon after every elimination. But what you might not know is there is a 4th medallion that is coming to the season very soon. Every year, Fortnite does a special event for their birthday around September, which is when the game released in 2017. This year, it will be Fortnite's 7th birthday, which is crazy, so there will be some cool rewards and a new birthday medallion that was leaked. This one is kind of weird though because all it does is give you balloons every time you jump, so I'm actually really confused on how it is something for a medallion. All around the map in many different spots, you can find new dig sites that Doom's henchmen have been excavated. You can find 2 of these dig sites in the Underworld, 2 more of them in the Mount Olympus biome, and 2 more around the upper region of the map. When I found this first, I actually had henchmen around mine, so I'm actually not sure if they always spawn. Basically, they're looking for artifacts around the map, and earthquakes have actually been added back to the files, so we might be seeing more earthquakes because of the digging. After the desert came to the island, the train was entirely removed due to the sand covering it in its tracks. tracks. Fortunately, the train is now back and redesigned bags to Doom, so now you can finally catch a ride again and hack the chest once more. But not only did the train receive an update, 2 train stations in the upper region of the island have also been updated to fit the theme of Doom's architecture. They all look pretty sick, and it's good to see all these little changes again. After the mini event that revealed Pandora's box, Doom absorbed its power so that he could use it to take over the island. If you head over to the aftermath right now, you can find the box completely dead along with all the Nitro being erased. I am curious if this is actually the end of Pandora's box, but something tells me that it isn't, and well, there's proof. There is a new giant chimney right near Castle Doom that is actually a forge for Doom himself, powered by Nitro from Pandora's box. Unfortunately, the liquid doesn't give the effects anymore and instead burns you, dealing damage. You can see all the symbols from Pandora's box, so it seems something important is going to happen here. One of those things being the forging of Doom's new armor. Now we're going to take a look at some of the new POIs. The Raft has a lot of new little cool details to take note of, such as Emma Frost's own dedicated headquarters after Doom broke her out. There are some details like the no dancing signs, more notices, and Doom posters, the Sabertooth posters I mentioned earlier, along with his room. There is even a whole underground pipe system underneath that can be used as a secret entrance if you don't want to get into a heated fight straight away. There are even the return of lasers from Chapter 4 Season 4 that alert the security system whenever you touch it. And if you didn't notice already from the trailer, there are helipads around the POI, so it could be a hint at the return of choppers. Moving on, the new location Doomstadt also includes tons of small fun details that you don't want to miss, like all the unique paintings and posters everywhere. There's even an entire security room, Doom's own bakery called Doom's Domain, which is actually a great play on words, and a little ice cream parlor in some random kid's room or something. This next secret is actually pretty well hidden, located around the forest near Rebel's Roost. There is now a new statue for a female character that I'm assuming is Marvel related because of the season theme and decoration. I couldn't exactly identify who it was, but I was thinking either some variant of Emma Frost or a character I did research on called Morgan Le Fay, who has worked with Dr. Doom before. She looks kind of similar based on her cloak, but if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Right near Doomstadt is the Fantastic Four logo, likely from a structure like Baxter Building that was removed and destroyed and somehow ended up here. After all this evidence, I'm completely convinced that the Fantastic Four is completely defeated, and if I do bring them in this season, it'll probably be from another reality. With Fortnite Rigged finally gone, the Nitro feature has completely been removed everywhere you go. No Nitro Splash can be found, no canisters, and not even the flaming hoops work anymore. It's all gone. However, they made it so that all the cars still have the boost and longer lasting fuel. They even kept all the healing stations, so that's actually pretty nice to see. Thankfully, the car mods are all completely gone, so no more of that drama. There are lots of new weapons this season, but one of the most insane ones are the war machine weapons. At first, they might have seemed like it was a single thing you needed to hold, but instead it's actually 3 separate things. You need the war machine arsenal, auto turret, and hover jets. All 3 combined create the full set and makes you insanely overpowered. I'm already smelling the controversy growing. Last but not least is Wolverine. If you didn't know already, last season of the X-Lab bunker, there was a banana peel and claw marks left behind, teasing the mutant that is Peely and Wolverine combined. This is actually a reference to Chapter 2 Season 4, and it's now finally a skin. You can find him right now on the island right near Reel and Reels. And that's all I have covered for this season that you might not actually know yet, so if you enjoyed, drop a sub, leave a like, and use my code REFUCOMICS in the Fortnite item shop. Thanks for watching and have fun in the new season.